Welcome viewers, this is Danny from Lego Buff Productions, here with another weekly update. And this is going to be a jam-packed week. As I mentioned at the end of last week's episode, I have a ton of stuff to do. I leave for college on Friday. I got to squeeze a ton in before then. Today is Monday. Let's go ahead and get started right off the bat. Got some envelopes here. I got the rest of the Rebel Egg bricks and Falcons that you saw in, I think, 2 updates ago that I kind of assembled those all together. I'm shipping those out today. I got to stop delaying that. I'm going to bite the bullet and just ship them all out today. Here at the post office, ready to ship out these packages. Okay, so I just got back from the post office. I was able to ship the Falcons in those petted envelopes. However, I put the Rebel Egg bricks in these regular envelopes, and they would not let me ship it in here because they said I'm only allowed to ship letters in these envelopes. So I can understand that, although in the past I have received some Bricklink orders, so I don't know how they work that out. Maybe it's the fact that there's literally no paper in here, it's only the brick. So I might try putting like a cardstock letter in here and seeing if they'll let me ship it then. Okay, so after my strikeout at the post office when I got back, I found this on my table. So this is a package from Amazon. Let's go ahead and open it up. So I was actually able to tear that open relatively easy. And inside we have a webcam. This is an HD webcam, the Logitech C920. It was a $50 webcam. I bought it off of Amazon. Amazon showed that it was normally $100 on sale for $50, but I'm pretty sure that this has always just been $50. I don't think it, I can't actually recall it ever being $100 on there. So I bought this for live streaming. As you may remember, last update that I mentioned, I wanted to upgrade my equipment, and I was kind of just holding off on doing so until I had the money, but I did get about $10 from that live stream. Again, thank you to all the donors there. So I put that money towards this, and then all future super chat money I get will be put towards, you know, kind of paying the rest of this off if you would equate it to that. So I'm excited to test this out and start using this. Alright, so I present to you now my college desk setup for this year. So I had mentioned last update, just a short clip, that I was building a custom desk this year because the desks they give us, they're a bit tiny, and I wanted to better suit my needs. So I measured, we actually drove down to my college, about 2.5 hour, 2 hour, 40-minute drive from my house. So my friends and I went down for a day, kind of hung out there, took a bunch of measurements in our room because we were getting some other stuff put in there. And so we built this desk. My dad helped me a ton, big thanks to him. So we bought these pieces of wood. It was actually one giant piece that we ended up cutting. And then we bought the legs all at a hardware store at Menards. And then I have my stack-ons there. So this is kind of like going to be my little building area right there. I can fit a green base plate in. That'll fit perfectly right there. Then I have my laptop right there, a second monitor, desk lamp, and my microphone. And then the what I like to call the body cart that fits perfectly under there. We measured it so width-wise it would fit well under there. And that is where all my video stuff is when I bring it all down, because I'm able to chain it to my bed, just so make sure that's all secure, because there's a lot of nice equipment in there. So that is my desk setup. I wanted to set it up all here to make sure it all looked as I had pictured it. Didn't have to make any last-minute changes. And then I'll have to pack all this up and get it ready to go down in the car ride to school on Friday. So it is Monday night right now. I gotta be kind of quiet here because the rest of my house is asleep. I was in a Hangouts call with a bunch of guys, mostly Beta people, hanging out with them while I was building this, which is the tumbler for the Christopher Nolan project. I actually made a ton of progress up until now. If you saw the last episode, I really just had the wheels picked out, that was it. So I made a lot of progress. This whole inside structure obviously is not gonna stay. It's really just to get the scaling of how far apart I want the wheels and how far from the back wheels I want those front wheels. And then I was just kind of messing around with some designs in the back. Nothing's finalized there, just kind of testing out a few different things. All right, it is Tuesday night here. I spent basically the entire day carpet shopping, picking up carpeting for my dorm room. You may be asking, what the heck do you need carpet for in your dorm room? If you haven't noticed already, my roommate and I are going all out this year. We want to make this year just incredible. If you haven't noticed from the custom desk, there's a bunch of other really cool stuff that we're gonna have down there that I'll give you a whole room tour once we're all settled in. So what I'm working on right now is I'm transferring all of the files on my computer. So this is every YouTube video I've ever made, at least that I still have the files for. I deleted a few of the older ones quite a while ago. But I'm moving all these to the Google Drive right now, and you can see it's 856 gigabytes are left. It started with about like 870. I just started this. And so there are 10 hours and 30 minutes left of transferring these files, and I'm transferring them to the Google Drive, which you can also have appear as a hard drive on your computer. That's a cool feature that I found out from Lego Spencer. And so basically then when I boot up my laptop, I have the same thing on there where the Google Drive shows up as a hard drive, and then I could just drag one of these files in on my laptop, and it's already there. Basically, it's almost like I'm transferring it to every computer I can access at once. So it's a really cool feature. Definitely recommend checking out the Google Drive, especially if you have like a school Gmail account. They give you unlimited storage. That's the case for my university, and it was the same for my high school. So I'm transferring those files now. I'm going to go upstairs and film a ton of videos. The goal is to film a ton tonight and tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon I'm going to Bricks and Minifigs, meeting up with Matt and Wyatt from Rebelug. And then tomorrow night is editing. Thursday is any remaining video stuff I need to get out. I got to do that in the morning because the rest of the day is going to be a packing day. So stay tuned for the jam-packed update. So I just came up here from my studio and I made a list of all things I need to film and edit. Filming, sorting, scrapping, and storing, a room tour, a studio tour, Christopher Nolan project, and Imperial Army. I'm doing kind of a collab in a sense with this, with Matt the Brick Wiz. We're both going to upload ours at the same time, and kind of at the end in the end screen, kind of, hey, go check out if you want to see another Imperial Army, go check the other guys out, type deal with that. And then so I need to edit, sorting, scrapping, and storing to go up on Wednesday. Edit Christopher Nolan project to be uploaded on Saturday. These are the upload dates. Imperial Army upload on Friday. Edit that. And then this Bricks and Minifigs, which is a special video that'll be going on the Rebelug channel that needs to go up on Friday. So I need to edit all of these in the course of basically just tomorrow, and hopefully film this one, and this one all tonight. And these two will be filmed once I kind of clean up the area and pack. The first step before filming is clearing off all of these bins. I think the first video I'm going to film is the Imperial Army because that's just the easiest to set up and to record. I now have all of my Imperial Stormtrooper figs and a few officers lined up here. Just got to put Darth Vader in the front and the army will be all set. And then I just have to put the vehicles going around it, and I'm going to spin this around. Okay, so I have most of my army laid out now. You can see all the vehicles and figs. The only one I'm missing right now is Director Krennic from Rogue One, and I have no idea where he is. I looked through all my minifigs where I normally store him, and he's not there, so I have no idea what happened to him. And unfortunately, I think that's a pretty pricey fig too. That's unfortunate that he kind of disappeared on me, so I'm going to do a bit more looking, and if I can't find him, I'm just going to have to film it, unfortunately, without him. I just finished filming the army here. I'm going to call it a night. I'm probably going to watch episode 8 actually tonight. I haven't seen it in a long time. It's on Netflix. Probably watch that and then head off to bed. So it is Wednesday morning now. I just finished up filming the last clips for sorting, scrapping, and storing. It's kind of dark in here because I don't have any lights on. So this is really just an episode kind of going over the different storage solutions that I currently use. So that'll be uploaded today on Wednesday, and then hopefully I can get most of that edited before I have to head out in about an hour or two to go to the Bricks and Minifig store. The good news is I'm right on schedule today. I have pretty much all of sorting, scrapping, and storing edited now. I just have to add a music track and make a thumbnail, but I'll do that when I get back because I have to head out now to the Bricks and Minifig store. But one thing I have to do first before I go. So this video cart that I had under my desk mock-up for college, that it'll contain all of my video stuff when I go down, currently is filled with all of the stuff that I got at Brickworld Chicago. And inside this Ninjago box, I'm going to pull out some figs from there that I'm going to try to sell at Bricks and Minifigs. Okay, so it is Wednesday night now. I completely forgot to film at the Bricks and Minifig store. So I ended up pulling out all these figs from this box like I mentioned earlier. And before I left, I looked them up on Bricklink and realized that they're worth nothing. They're each worth like $2. Some of them, I think the Garmadon's worth like $5 or something like that. And my original plan was to go ahead and trade them. And usually they give you about 40 to 50% of the market value for them. So I figured I would get like no money for these. So I decided not to bring them and just to keep them. I'll use them for something at some point in the future. And so I ended up bringing a few other sealed sets, just small like promotional sets that I had gotten in the past. I just kind of had in my collection. And then I traded in two. One was a 2014 holiday promotional set, and then I also had a sealed race speeder that I got on a clearance or something somewhere. So I traded those in, and in return was able to get one of these bags, one of these massive bags here. So I spent about 2 hours there. I was there with Bricktail Studios, Matt, and Wyatt, WMX Productions. it was a lot of fun. Shout out to those guys, definitely check out their channels. They're both in Rebelug. And so I filled up this bag. So the plan is to bring this to college in like a bin so I can kind of dig through it because I won't have time to sort it before I go. To update you on what I did when I got back from Bricks and Minifigs, I finished editing this video and uploaded it, and then I started working again on this Bricks and Minifigs video, which the goal was to finish editing tonight. As you can see, it is currently 9:21, so I'm guessing this is going to take about an hour or two to finish editing. And then I also want to edit my Imperial Army video, which is going up on Friday, and I'm guessing that's going to take about only an hour. That should be a relatively quick edit. It is now 10:21. I just finished going through all of the different various video clips. Not all of these will make it into the final one, but I basically cut them all down from the full length. It was over an hour of footage, and it's down to about 10-15 minutes of footage now. The final video will probably end up being 8 to 10 minutes, so not too shabby. Alright, I just shut down my computer now. I edited the Bricks and Minifigs video, accomplished my goal there. It is scheduled on the Rebelug channel to go up on Friday at 1:30, I believe, my time. And then I was in a Discord call with Spencer and Grant Davis, both in Rebelug, for about 30 minutes to an hour or so. So that was a lot of fun. Now I'm going to head out here and maybe clean up these pieces real quick before I head up to bed. It is Thursday morning. Yes, today is the last day before I leave for college. A lot to do today. Hopefully I can remember to film it all. First thing is the last video I need to edit, which will only take about 30 minutes or so, I'd say, is this Imperial Army video. First thing, though, I need to count how many troopers there are here, though, so I can give an accurate number in the video. I just finished editing up the army. The last thing I have to do is just put some music in the background. If you're wondering what I use for my music, I use the YouTube audio library for most of the songs in my videos. It's free to use. You just go to your YouTube channel, your My Videos, your Creator Studio thing over here. You go to Create, and it's audio library right there. There's tons of music here, and when you click on it, it'll say that if you need to put anything in like the comments or the description, referencing the creator, but most of the times it's not. You're just able to use it for free. Alright, so I put all of the Rebelug stuff in these bubble mailers, so I'm going to have to pay, unfortunately, $3.50 for all of these, so it's going to be a bit pricey, but something I got to do to get these out to the guys, the Rebelug bricks. So I'm going to head to the post office now, take 2 from earlier in the week. I had a successful trip at the post office. I'm back here now. I have to pack up the monitor and then take off the legs of the tables and get these ready to be packed up. That's all done there. Next up, I need to move all these boxes because these are in my basement and kind of exposed. My parents are going to be upset if I leave these out while I'm going to college since I didn't get a chance to cut them all down yet. So I'm going to move these into the video room, put them under my backdrop area. I'll show you that once they're all moved. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, so here's what it looks like under here now. Looking back in retrospect, this is probably the better place I should have put it instead of putting it out there. So basically when I put down this white part of the cloth, you basically can't even tell. You can just see a few peeking out over there, but really not a big deal. And then when I come back over Christmas break or Thanksgiving break or even next summer, depending on when I have time, I'll be able to cut those all down. But for now, they're in a safe spot. Next project is pulling all of this stuff out of here because I have to make it completely clear to bring all of my video stuff down to college. So I got to find a spot for all of this stuff. This is, again, all Brickworld stuff. Some of these pieces I'd like to bring down to school, but we'll see if I have room for those. But all this has to get out of here, and I have to find a spot for it somewhere, ideally in the Lego room. Okay, so it is now Thursday night. Pretty much all of my other stuff for college is already packed. Most of it is loaded in the car already. The last thing I have to do is fill up my stack-ons, which is going to take quite a while. So I'm packing up my Imperial Army right now, just putting the figs back in the cups. I'll put the sets away, and then I'll clear, the whole table will be clear, and I can start filling up the stack-ons. Alright, I am here at college right now. You can see my roommate and I chipped in. We bought actual carpeting to go on our regular dorm room floor. So this is going to be my room for the year. My parents just left, unloaded all my stuff here. So I'm going to build my desk right now so I can start kind of unpacking the rest of my stuff here. And that's going to do it for this week's update. I do have my desk, it's set up, and I'm here at college. Today is Monday. I don't want to show you too much of the rest of it because I will have a separate video detailing everything. One thing I would like to quickly mention is that this week is kind of like an early move-in week. Classes don't start till next Monday, a week from today. So I have a lot of stuff going on. Not sure if any videos will be able to be made and edited and uploaded. So I'll do my best to see what I can do. But no promises there. The Christopher Nolan project will be put on hold for now. The first episode will probably be a week from this coming Saturday, so almost 2 weeks from today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my channel for some other awesome LEGO videos, and have a great day.